Wait, what about a rogue mage game? You guys fuck with rogue mage? Like we way overgear this team. It's like borderline unfair. Alright, so like versus rogue mage, it's a disc priest, so you can just like win on mana, right? But you don't play sharpened blade. Like sharpened blade has like no value versus this shit, really. Like, and it would, because like at times like they come out of our setups and they have to use like, you know, radiances. But I mean, even then it's like they come out of CC and they press rapture, you know what I mean? Or they come out and they come out of stuns and they press like barrier, and they're playing like Troon, whatever the fuck it's called. You know, like you don't get a lot of value from sharpen here. So sharpen's bad, and it's like everything in this comp isn't just gonna kill you with damage. You know what I mean? Like you're not PvEing this team. You're just trying to interrupt their setup. So I just play Overwatch, War Banner, and Disarm. This is what I choose to play. You never play Sharpen versus Disc. I don't ever play Sharpen versus RMP. I don't play Sharpen ever versus RMP. No matter what comp I play, I don't play Sharpen versus RMP. It's just not worth it. And then like the general idea here is to just fuck them up on every single one of their goes. You can tell whenever they're going because they kidney shot. They mark for death, so it's just the goal is to just fuck up every opener for them. In twos, you can play Sharpen, yeah. Like they sap Aussie, and then they cheap Snutz. So I'm like, I blaze from the opener, and then I disarm Nick. So I disarm Nick, and I get like a high value reflect here, right? So I reflected the mind control on me, and I walked back. You can see me do it slightly. Like I'll try and like slow it down a little bit, right? Like, want RBG? No, I'm good, Austin. Thanks, man. So I blaze from the opener versus some shit like this, and then like I know that I'm playing Misshapen Mirror. So it reflects whoever I'm closest to, right? So you can see that I do it. I disarm Nick. I know that they want to MC me, right? And I know that they want to sheep Aussie half. They don't want to MC Aussie because that puts him on blind DR or fear DR. They don't want to do that. They want to sheep him half. So I walk back to Aussie and see that I do it. I know that I'm playing Misshapen Mirror. And then I reflect for Aussie, and then I walk back forward. So I reflect for Aussie, and then I reflect for myself as well. So I reflected the mind control on me, and I reflected the sheep on them. Obviously, he can just dispel his mage's sheep, but it doesn't really matter that much. It's just like about stopping the goat, because like rogue mage is very centered around their stun DRs. Like they can't kill you outside of a stun DR. It's all about DRs. So now that we fucked up their go and we're all on DR, now it's time for us to do our go. Just like stun, Green Spear comes out, gets Feign. We got PS there too, so it's like rotating through their cooldowns. Then it's like, obviously the sheep's coming out from Jamili here, like, they're just trying to like slow down the game and slow down us from doing damage while they're waiting on their DRs. So I hit the rogue there on his vanish, he gets it. So I fucked up here. I should have bannered instantly. Because I didn't banner, like on the vanish, like if you look at it, right? Like, the second he vanished, I know what's good, I know what's happening here. Right, so he vanished. I should have instantly bannered because they're going to cast Sheeps. I'm going to get Cheap Shot. They're going to kidney Aussie. They're going to go Snutz. Right, so what's going to happen is I should have bannered instantly. They kidney him. I get Sheeped. It's half, but I still get Sheeped, and then I'm going to get MC'd out. The Priest doesn't have to worry about healing anything, so he can just like MC me. And then I'm going to get MC'd out for the whole thing here. So it's like now we're going to have to use our cooldowns because I fucked up. Like it's on me to banner that. If I banner that, we're good to go. So like while he faded, he MCs me off. And I rallied for Snut, but like they're gonna duel him. So it's like the rally is actually like kind of bad because he can die in the duel. So it's like I get an MC'd again, and like we have to end up just like overusing. So I can't intervene in any of this shit yet because I fucked up. Like I should have bannered this. Like that's on me. Like that's like their best go. Like the blind was half. I don't know why the blind. Oh, the blind was half because he had just like I think Jamili Dragon's Breath Aussie. But now it's like our go again, so it's like, okay, like I'm gonna go for, they dispelled VT, and then we want to go. So like Aussie Hodges, because the priest already crossed himself accidentally here. Warlock already crossed himself on accident. So then I can go get the fear. I'm gonna get sheeped on my way back in though, because I don't have reflex. So like we haunched here. They had just used a spell, so Aussie can haunch for free on Nick the rogue here. But he can haunch for free no matter what, unless they're playing double dispel. But I don't think that you would play double dispel versus Warrior Shadow Priest. Like he has to trinket and then just heal through it because like even though I'm not there, it's like damage, and then like I just bolt him and try and get back. But like our rogue is the main kill target here. Shout out Flop, by the way. This guy's a fucking savage wrestle druid. And then like they do a go again, so it's like I end up in this scenario where like I use my mobility to get across. I try and charge back, but I get caught. If I had got back closer to Nick, it wouldn't be as bad because Orlick would have to walk up farther to actually get the MC on me. But you can see like I'm spamming my reflect. I don't get the reflect on the MC. So now it's like there I go again, and I'm locked in an MC again. It's just like kind of unfortunate that my charge didn't take me farther because Orlick would have had to walk up farther to actually cast the MC, and I would have been able to get the reflect off in time. So it's like this is their go, but the go is just kind of butchered. Like, you know, they just didn't get anything from it. Oh, actually they did. They got sack, so they got our sack there, which is like unfortunate. Maybe they didn't need it. Maybe we didn't need a sack. I don't really recall. Like I pre-speared his like step away because like this is our go now, and like Nick tried to pre-run our go, but he couldn't because I speared him. It's good. And then like I just bladestormed that sheep on me. I think it was on me. He might have casted it on somebody that lined him, but I'm just bladestorming here at this point. I know that they want to go, so the second that they want to go, and their stun DRs are back up, I just disarm Nick instantly, right? Because again, like everything is based around like their go, like stun DRs. Like they can't kill anything or set anything up outside of stun DRs. Like the second I see his stun DR, I just disarm him. And then I'm just like, you know, I'm waiting on Jamili to try and like get closer to like Ozzy here for like a sheep or something, because I'm just waiting with intervene to try and disrupt it. Because again, like the longer we delay the game, we're just winning. Like look at the mana differential here. Like they're at 64%, we're at 90. Like we're not using anything, you know. And then like he obviously like he night phase over to like get the kidney for their go, and then I get MC'd, which sucks. Then they grip it, like, yeah. But Ozzy, like he actually gripped Ozzy back. So like they like, even though they do get the kidney here, right? And they like I get wrong, and then they're gonna MC me out. Like he gets the kidney. They actually wanted to go Ozzy, so he just grips Ozzy away, and then Nick has to walk back. So like he wastes, because like Snutz had such a like clutch grip. They get like 1 damage global from Nick here, and then he gets 1 damage global, has to re-cheap, and then we're just like fine. And then he just cloaks. So like he cloaks there, and I'm just like trying to like, you know, again, like whenever we push, Jamili's gonna want to like sheep me and shit, because like I'm getting MC'd by the priest on their go. And it's just like back to square one, right? Like they cheap Snutz, and then they sheep Ozzy because they tried to go Ozzy. They use stun DR on Ozzy, right? So now they can't go him because he's on stun DR. So like, okay, we'll just go somebody else and sheep him. So now it's like on me to come back and peel, right? So I just leap back in War Banner. I get the War Banner on that, on the halves, and the not the quarter. They killed it for the quarter, but now it's just like Nick has no cloak. He has evasion. He doesn't have shadowy duel. It's like I can just run at him. You know? So now it's like our go again. Like he tries to sprint and pre-kite it, but we're just like running at them for our go. Like we're trying to like obviously cross the best we can. But like Ozzy can't get there yet, so I just fear, and then we just go Jamili, because Jamili doesn't block either. Actually, no, we don't. We actually just went the priest. I think it would have been good if we went Jamili there. We probably would have killed him, because Korlik didn't have trinket, and Jamili didn't have block. He had caught, but we could just kill him through caught if we have mind games. So like we end up going this guy, which is like they can peel us now like a little bit easier because like Jamili's free to cast and the rogue's free because we're going their healer. Like this is a fucking ass clincher. This guy melts on 2k HP. I bolted Jamili there for the cross because I know that we're not killing the priest here. They stunned up Snutz. They kidney Snutz, and then they have Rapture showed up. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna chase. I'm just gonna go back and hit Nick and just try and peel the go. So that's all I do. Like here, like you can see I reflect the sheep with intervene because I'm playing Overwatch on Ozzy, and then I just like screw them over on their go. So like that's their stun DR go, and then they got no sheeps from it. So we get evasion here. We got like every cooldown on like our O push there. Which is like really good for us, like because they're running out of mana. He had to use like Radiances to top himself there. So it's like anytime you pressure a priest so hard that they have to use Radiance, it's really good. I did trinket in that go though, so like now I'm like really susceptible to die. Like warrior can die super fucking easily in like stun bomb, if like kidney bomb or anything like that. If I don't have human, like super fucking easily to combust. Like the rogue mage can just kill anything. And I kicked fireball there like a dog, so that's kind of shit of me. Like it didn't actually matter to kick that fireball. Like he has combust up. It's like a really low value kick. Like now it's like we kind of know like, all right, like they're trying to drag me down. They're trying to push across. Like they want to kill me. You know what I mean? Like I'm the main kill target here, right? So it's like now that I know I'm the main kill target and they're trying to like posture up, the rogue just like so like I know that they want to kill me because I trinketed. Like I'm the best kill target if I use human, right? I know that it's me, and I know that like Nick is like going for like a re here and shit. He actually gets the re, and then they want to go me. I know that they want to go me, so I bolted Corley here because we're hitting him, but then I Blade Storm, and I Blade Storm the kidney because I know that I'm the kill target as they want to go. But out of this, like, okay, like his options with no kidney on me, or to like, he can't off-target kidney my healer, he can't off-target kidney anybody else, so I just cheap shot him, and it just slows him down. Because while they do get the DB sheep, right, like, they're completely tapped on mana, they get the DB sheep, but he's just sitting there disarmed, right? And I know this can bust. I know I'm in battle, but I know as the disarm ends that I need to use something else because they want to go me, so I just pre-parry it. And I have an ignore pain up, I have a pre-parry. I'm in battle, but it doesn't actually matter. So Ozzy comes out and sacks because we just win in a second anyway. Like, Corley gets the mind games on me here, but it doesn't actually like matter. Like, the game is completely over. They're like completely out of cooldowns. That was like their last go before they're out of mana completely. We have 80% mana. They have 5%. And I mean, he has no cloak. I spear him up and he just dies. Like, he gets a duel. He duels Ozzy there, but like, he, you know, the game's completely over. Like, he has a pod. Like, we try and kill the pod. We actually don't kill the pod because he PS the pod, instant the pod, and pod isn't affected by like dampening, so we like couldn't kill it. And I like detargeted it for some reason, like on accident. Then he lives and we just like kill him anyway. Like, he's completely dead. They have nothing left. And that's like kind of just like how you structure your game versus like Rogue Mage. You just have to like pre-do everything and like just be super aware that everything goes through the rogue. Like, nobody does anything by themselves, it's all through the rogue.